Hello, welcome. Today we'll be taking a look at a game called Hammerting, which is a dwarf strategy game. Actually, I had it for some time now, but I only played a little bit of it. It's still in early access, I think, and there have been some changes recently. They have been working on the game to make it better, but some of the stuff is pretty frustrating, so I'll show you what I mean in practice. So we'll be jumping in a new game. You can keep these names vanilla, I don't care. We'll pick large mountain size. You can get the default overworld size. We'll keep it at standard because this game can be pretty punishing already. And I'm not very experienced at it. Enemy waves, yes. Overworld war on the mountain home, yeah, they can attack us. So let's start. Okay, so we'll get 3 dwarfs to start with, and this is the entrance to our mountain, and you can see that it is 2D basically, so you have layers like depth and height, but everything is just one tile. So if we excavate this, then there would be just a background behind it. There are various things in the cavern, so you can find mushrooms or different loot and everything, and what you need to do is set up a functioning fortress. So you have some quests that will guide your progress initially. You also have research, so this is how you unlock things. So for example, if you want staircases and things like that, we need to research this. Since we start with 4 mountain lore, we can do it right away. This is your research. Mountain lore is gained by exploring. Yeah, it's basically like that, but I'll get into it in a sec. So yeah, and then you have trade lore, so you get that with trading with other factions on the overworld. But this is not really like Dwarf Fortress. If you are familiar with how Dwarf Fortress works, very complex, and keeping its like visuals minimalistic, while this game goes kind of the opposite direction, in that there are some pretty good mechanics, but overall it goes for visual appeal more than functionality, I think. And also you cannot do sophisticated stuff like in Dwarf Fortress. And there is an overworld, but you cannot build anything on it. So in Dwarf Fortress you actually have the upper world as well, so you can build a fortress above ground, like the entrance. If you take a look at the overworld, yeah, this is trade. That is the map here. Yeah, so this is our fortress, and you can see the relations in different factions. And this is the first settlement we start with, so we can trade with them. Like, we could sell them some more stuff, or we could buy. Gold is pretty good. Yeah, the first thing we need to take a look at actually is our dwarfs. So there are how are they called, perks. You need to be mindful of what your dwarves do, because some of the perks are horrible, while some of them are great. So this guy is raised by wolves, so his social competence is non-existent, and he is less morale gain, so that means that if he runs from combat, he will recover longer. Other than that, raised by wolves will raise his awareness and deftness a little bit. These are his stats, and each of them have 3 slots for tools. So this guy has basic pickaxe, axe, and a hammer. We can do basic tasks. We need to take actually, yeah, his second thing is glorious beard, which is just a flat buff. So that is +1 fervor, robustness, and wisdom, and some more social competence. So I think we'll be keeping this guy, most likely. Like he could be a good miner, maybe. Let's take a look. It was the first one, right? Second one. Horn of Stone is just great. Miner level +3. Robustness. Snake Eyes is horrible. So he has less greed. He has worse social competence and smaller awareness. And clump-footed, which is just horrible. So we'll be letting this guy go as soon as possible. 0 out of 10 Glorious Beard should be a standard for all dwarves and nothing special. Yeah. So yeah, this guy is gonna be horrible, so let's rename him to take him. Without this guy, Outlaw, horrible stuff. Clumfoot. I always get the worst traits. Okay, so 2 of them are worthless and 1 of them is fairly decent, so this will be our miner, so let's rename him. And let's take a look. We have 5 silver from the start, so we could in theory get a new dwarf. Comfort Fortress, yeah. Take a look, this is the starting guy. Hypochondriac, which is the worst kind of trait. What that means is he will go around and he will just randomly start to nibble on your medical supplies. So all your precious stuff will get evaporated by his ailment. And he is an omen, which is horrible, and Brave of Heart is not offsetting that entirely, so let's dismiss him. And we will gradually get new recruits that we can take a look at, and this is sovereignty, this is like population, so we can have up to 5 dwarves currently. Okay, so we are currently paused. I need to take a look at some of the stuff, so let's just go over it so it isn't shining. First thing that we need to do is build ourselves a quarry. Let's find a good place for it. I want to keep it some way away from the entrance, just because we'll want a staircase and probably a wall with the door there, so... do we want to count the tiles? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sounds reasonable. Let's place it there. And let's mine this. Mine this. And we will also set mining tasks to the edge of the line of sight, so we find out if there is any more stuff hidden in the fog of war. Right, so our dwarves will get to it. They start with some stuff, so they should be able to build the quarry fairly soon, hopefully. These are socializing actually, so they will probably not work sufficiently. It's another thing they added, and I'm not a big fan of it. Sometimes they'll just slack off for ages talking to each other. And another thing they added, which is horrible, is you have background walls. And if you want to build the background walls and have your fortress actually look nice, you will need a scaffolding to build it. So that usually is painful, and even extracting all the stone to build it is just so harsh. Okay, so this is almost done. Now they talk again. Right. Need to wait a little bit. We should gradually check the recruitment. There is some copper. Right. They're extracting coal. Will be handy later. Right, let's cancel this. Add the mining task here. Actually, let's mine the copper instead. check the equipment again. Oh, there is a dwarf. Emissary of the High King is good. Gambler is horrible and Coward is horrible. Let's dismiss him. Right, managed to explore a little more, but there is nothing valuable there. Take a look at the quarry. We should start by creating some granite chunks, and we'll want to keep like 5 on hand constantly. Okay. Set a dig task there. Explore some more. What about this side? Like we are going there now. Come straight from the hiking. Do you have any casinos? Nothing scary. Yeah. That's the summary of that dwarf in particular. Fortunately, he was rather bad. Okay, let's explore. There is a sword. Let's rummage through it. And some stuff. Let's explore. There is treasure as well. Explore it. Right, rummage through that. Rummage through that. There is basket, gladiator's copper 6 sword. Might want to equip it on our miner instead of the axe. Yeah, and there is a minecart as well. Let's explore that. Now we need to make sure we create some more stuff. So next up is the blocks of granite. I want like 6 of them on hand at all times. Then you want some of these plates. I want to keep like 4 and pillars. With the pillars we can do 4 as well, and this crushed granite we can do 4. And let's repeat the granite blocks. Yeah. Looks like we might need to start working on the floor here. So let's excavate this. Might want to start on the thing as well. Okay, we found copper sheet. Nothing too amazing, but it's something. We have 6 mountain lore from all the exploration. There's actually some stuff. So search it. Oh yeah, there is a sapphire crab. Let's kill him. Rummage through the sacks. Go up. Take a look at the dwarves. Another recruit. Snake Eyes, Grumpy, in from 1 block. Why? I get all the worst people. Need to wait for them to do that. Alright, Grumpy should also be a given for dwarves. Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, it does give penalties. Penalties are horrible. You really don't want penalties on your dwarves. Right, we acquired some molten lore. What we need to do next is plan our staircase, probably. So that would be trying to actually make sure we leave space for the door. Can we build it here? No. Can we build it here? No. Can we build it here? Yes. Okay. So the staircase needs to go. I guess it can be here. Yeah, let's get it. Let's cancel this block. Okay, we have some slimes attacking. We should take care of them pretty quickly. Another recruit, Snake Eyes, Forgeborn. I guess we could get this one if he's really good at blacksmithing. Let's get him. So that will be our smith. For now he can just do general tasks. I'm not having enough to delegate specifics yet. So they will just do everything. Expand the staircase below. Right. Take the blocks. Build this. And we should actually expand this like this. They might have changed it how it works now. It looks like we can place structures over terrain, but it was not possible before. Kick out, actually, both of them have level up. Let's take a look at talents, I guess. Talent 3. And do something general, like movement speed, just to offset the horribleness from their traits. Then we will get rid of them once we can. We will excavate this as well. Get some lichen from slimes and excavation, so that's gonna be useful as crafting ingredient later on. Now we need the plates. Let's take a look what we have here. Looks like he's preparing all his granite before he does anything else, so that's pretty bad. Might want to decrease some of these, how many we keep on hand. And now he should start working on the real stuff. We good. Where are they going? There's something. We found an old cabbage. Right. Glorious cave cabbage. We are missing some materials, namely the stone plates, slabs. Yeah. It'll take a while for this guy to do it. Start extracting this. We'll need it gone anyway, and sometimes it can yield some blocks or granite chunks. Might be useful. Miner has a new level up. We'll want to go towards something, and that would be... For the miner we want Master of the Mines. Yeah, Spelunker first. Pickout has another level up. Let's get him some extra HP so we can use him to tank some damage. Raised by Wolves. Blackfist. All professions critical failure plus 10%. That's insane. Let's just not have him. Because like 1 in 10 items he will cut off his own hand. So this game. I think it would be just better if there were no traits at all. Don't have this. Okay. You can also speed up time. Probably do that. Yeah, they are building various things. How do we get food? You need to set up farming, but you do start with some food initially. You start with warm and sweet cakes and water, and you also found some old cabbage, so you can eat that. And we had a hunk of meat, yeah, crab meat. But we will want to cook it, but that's a lot of research before we are able to do that, so not sure. Let's take a look at trading. Can we sell something that would be good? Could sell the copper hatchet. Unfortunately, we don't have surplus of resources, so no raw things can be sold for any good price, unfortunately. But the infrastructure is more important initially. We will worry about the food a little later. There is a goblin. Kill him. Is that goblin meat? Mystery meat. Right. Is that a helmet? Yeah. Rummage through it. This will get built soon. Also check out recruitment. We have two. Arcanist Father. Hideous. Hideous is bad. Morale. Yeah, it's not good, and he is very expensive. But we can keep him for later if we really want him. Fleet-footed is kinda good, but morale. Sense of humor. Tough as snails. He can be a good trader, I think. Yeah, plus 50 social competence. Let's get this one. Right, our smith has leveled up. We need to take a look what we'll want for him. There will be Forge Mind, so he gets Power of Observation first. Farm goblins for food. Yeah, they will come in attack waves eventually. Not only the goblins, but other stuff as well, so we'll see. Set up more bricks right here. As well as start working on some background, I think. Looks horrible. Also destroy this. We'll want to keep it like this. What's the hotkey for this? X. Right. Mind this. What's the hotkey for this? That. Right. Choke point is this currently, so they are just not able to manufacture enough stuff. Even getting a second quarry might actually be good. But where would we place it is the question. Here is an option. Possible orders, yeah, that's the high ground, right? We are missing the stone blocks. We could get some from this. We also want to excavate this. Hey, friendly computer, welcome. You as well. How much do you want to excavate? can start by doing this. But we'll want to do the background as well. So that makes me think we should do just this part first. Gambler, hypochondriac, let's not have him. Prankster, Jotun belly, that's horrible. You'll need to sell something soon. This guy has a level up. Let's just get the robustness. Your meat shield before we kick him out. Can he sell something that's worth something? The pillars are worth 9 copper. Ladle. We need that, unfortunately. Once we start unlocking more research, they will actually demand more things, so we shouldn't do it just yet. Speed up the game. We have an attack. I heard some noises. Looks like it was nothing. Let's get the background, I guess. So how are we doing on construction? We can cancel this, we don't need it currently. Yeah, they will start to do the stoneworks. So I see you found a fourth. For the RP, you mean? Yeah, and Finn has agreed to play with us. So he wants to play... he wants to play as the Dwarf Engineer. So we'll be having him instead, since you don't have time to play. Thanks for the sub, Vlog, welcome. Want to play Permintide with next weekend work? Yeah, we could do that. I think at Sunday we are playing the RP, so Saturday probably. Does it work for you? I'll download the game because it takes quite a while, but I should be able to get it working before then. And we have some other players as well, so maybe we could organize a whole 4-player party. Would be good. So let's kill this. Yeah. I'll set her in the Discord channel. Yeah, that would be great, so people can know. I was planning to doing that after the stream today, but if you would post it now, it would be good. And we probably need to think of an hour as well, so not sure what would be the best time for you. I'm open to anything apart from very late CET. Let's mine some of this. Looks like we are missing a piece of wall, or is it bugged out? It's dirt. Right. Yeah. It's fine. Should I use the all-powerful everyone? Yeah, you should use the everyone, unless you want to go into Vermintide channel and look up who else wanted to play. So that would be Finboy, Kaiser, and the roommate has the game as well, so you can tag these people. And Einon probably has the game as well, so you can tag specific people. It's a little more time consuming, but maybe better than pinging everyone. Right, need this. We also need some money. We are running out very quickly. Take a look. Can we sell something? Just sell the pillars. And maybe something else? Sure, actually. Let's take a look at the research. Terrain farming. Alright, let's get that. Should get a farm going. Build it up here. I actually need to make sure that the staircases will reach there properly. Would be like this. Yeah, and now we are running into the issue of scrap that, cancel this. I need to place it so that it's reachable by the staircase properly. It's gonna be a pain. Get it like that. Proud or self for a single Discord post. Time to relax. Yeah, the staircases are great, but they are not very efficient. People will actually take quite a bit of time traversing them. Let's take a look at the cave farm. Let's get it here. 2 tiles. Might of Moria, yeah, definitely. It looks very much like Warhammer Dwarfs as well, so I quite like it. But some of the game mechanics are bad. I just don't like the background stones at all. I want to have it nice, but if you want nice things, you will have to pay for it with blood, sweat. Right. Can we excavate a bunch of stuff in here? We should start excavating this. Let's get some bricks. Also get some fertile soil in here. Can we build it there? No. But it could there. Just need to have it like this. Try to do that. By the way, John, are you still here? Like Dwarfs versus Jumping alternate title. The Eternal War of Efficient and Pretty Mining. Yeah, that's your biggest foe. At least in my opinion. Oh, got the background going everywhere. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. So many tasks already, and that's just like dwelling. Not even factoring in the frickin' smithy, which will be invaluable to get some money out of. Let's take a look. Can we sell something? Not really. We just go for a second quarry, maybe? Yeah. I think this would work. Just mine some of this. Sometimes it even bugs out, so you don't even have the background, even though you build a tile. There is still the dirt overlap. It's pretty hideous. We have a freaking door. Or, yeah, freaking door. Let's build it. Let's get it here. Can probably speed up the game at least a little bit. Like they build a bunch of stuff, but it's always getting depleted because we use a shit ton of these blocks. Yeah, not cutting it. Maybe we'll be able to construct this fairly soon. Would be good. Did we get something out of this? Doesn't look like it. Let's expand this a little more. Can grab that as well, and let's get a block there. Was there an enemy? Yeah. Fine. There is some copper, so let's mine it. So much work cut out for them. Absolutely horrible. Could maybe start tunneling below this, so that would be how many tiles? 3 of them. So next stop, this part could be cut out. Yeah, they will need to excavate that first though. That's 2 flat pieces, and we are not gonna get them anytime soon because they are using the blocks as they are made. We have some perks. Kick out person. Get this, I guess. And for this one, get this. And the trader will need 50. Yeah. Take a look at the overworld. Can we sell something? No, and we are running low on water. That's pretty bad. We need to construct the farm, but yeah, it's not good. We need 2 blocks for this alone. And they are first going for this. Right. It's gonna take a while. Second quarry is a go. Let's just help with creating some blocks. Maybe some of these. That should help with the output significantly. They will gain some stone cutting experience as well. But we need them to build the freaking farm pretty soon. They built a door. At least that is that. They've eaten a bunch of the stuff. So after we get the farm, we'll have to grow our own food. But unfortunately, I don't think we found any mushrooms or anything, so that's not great. Let's just try to explore a little bit more if we have the time for it. Now they should be building various things. Yeah, they excavated this. And since this is done, you can just hollow this out. Background in there. Right, some new levels, right? Another useless person, let's just get this. Got this. Smith. Forge Mind, he actually got that, so if we want a goldsmith, or probably goldsmith is the best option, right? Get that. Yeah, actually running low on morale, which is bad. But unfortunately, not much I can do about that right now. First, we need the actual food and stuff. They are starting to work on this. Are you gonna explore? Yes. There's a crab. Go up. There is a broken card. Looks like he explored cavern. At least some mountain lore from that. Let's get this card as well. There's some water. Yeah. Let's hope they can, yeah, make the staircase. We might need to build a scaffolding here, just to be able to build the tiles. That would be something like this to make all of it. I'll need a background in here as well. Make it happen. Right, here they are building it. Gold is depleted again. Can we sell something? Pillars. Let's do it. Not great, but it will give us some money to work with. Mission started. Can't really say I care about that. I'm gonna low on greed here. Trader needs to get conversation wise. And we should probably delegate jobs. So trading. Where is trading? Here, let's disable it for everyone but the trader. And they're almost done with the background there. So. Take a look at the overworld again. Like we ran out of stuff. Can make some pillars just to make sure that we can sell some. Unpause it. I need them to build this, but you would need some crushed granite. Let's pause the blocks for a little bit. Let's take a look. And sell some of the pillars again. Do it. Start planting some food. But we don't have the mushrooms, so I have to do this first. Right, they are building the farm now. Farm is done. Input as... If you don't have the mushrooms, I didn't find a single one. Let's make sure we have some water on stock and store some mushrooms, I guess. But we'll need to find some mushrooms, otherwise we'll die. Let's go ahead and explore that. And we can probably do this, but it's gonna be a pain if enemies come from there. Okay, somebody went here, right? Yeah, there is a bunch of water. What about the upside? Nothing happened. Yearless summary, yeah. Lost a bunch of money again. Didn't pay for the pillars as well as they did, but still need some money. People are still disgruntled. Good. You're the trader, so for this you need the robustness. Just kick him. Kick him can get whatever. Right. How is this looking like? There is an ancient dwarven mound. We can get grave poppies. It's not good. Are there... Oh, mushrooms, right. There is a single mushroom. That's great. Can we get some more? Like it. Does the town offer mushrooms? I don't think so. No. They would sell us some expensive stuff that we don't need. Alright, we discovered a rat hole, apparently. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, there is a rat hole with a bunch of rats. Rats are great for getting hides and meat and bones. Unfortunately, they are in the water. They should be, like, this is probably a bug. They shouldn't be doing this, but they are, so not sure about that. We have sown some mushrooms. Let's expand that. And let's take a look at this side. Have we found any other mushrooms? Doesn't look like it. That is a big thing. Yeah, there is an ancient dwarven statue that would allow us to get one more dwarf if we ever had any money. Fortunately, the game says no. We could perhaps set it so that we constantly trade the pillars. So if we go into this, no, where is it actually? There is an option to, when you set up something to be done, like these pillars. There's a virtual selling, and we can do 4 of them. Work, and we should also destroy this. So it would be X. No, cancel construction and. Right? I'm hoping that they will do it in the order I set it up. If not, then it might be horrible. Yeah, basically. That's what we need. There are some more mushrooms. Pretty good. Oh, there is sapphire crab as well. How are we doing? I've sown some mushrooms, but it will take a while to grow. Is there any problem? Plant is currently not in a harvestable stage. That's right. It needs to grow. That makes sense. We have done this. Let's set up the background in here as well. Fortunately, it's limited to how much it can cover with a single draw. So, sure, cover it all. We'll get yet another staircase. Yeah, right, and there is some left to build in here. I'm not sure if they can reach 4 tiles up. Let's believe they do. There's some missing in here. Lack of medicine as well. Not good. Metallurgy, and you'll probably have to get... actually, I cannot get the homes yet. Are we trading this stuff? Maybe. Our dwarves are very disgruntled. We like to do something about that. I hope that the food is gonna make them happier. How are we doing on growth? 3 out of 4 stages. Alright, there are these. Can actually kick this guy out. So can we do it? Is there even an option to kick them out? I don't remember. Might just have to send him on a suicide mission. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, as you can tell, this game can get pretty frustrating. I'm not biggest fan of it. When it first came out, the systems were actually simpler and better. Now it's just a like huge mess. Congratulations, you have been chosen as ambassador to the rats. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Alright, so they are waiting on background. Still don't have any money. I think they are just instantly getting it as we get it from the humans. Horrible. Try to sell something more, but still struggling. We don't have food. Need this to be done. Yeah, it looks like this is ready. Can we somehow make it so they harvest it automatically? Because if not, then I'm just not gonna play this, because I don't want to click on every individual mushroom. I guess give them a chance to do it. I really hope that's not the case. Okay, we got some mushrooms. Yes, yeah, they ate them immediately. I guess we could try and get some meat if we kill the rats. Yeah, there are a bunch of meat in here. Maybe they are just dying from being in the water though. Seems like that's what's happening. It's jank. Look on the freaking mushrooms. How are you doing on background? Almost done. Will take a while. Let's speed it up again. We are very low on medicine. We'll need some trade relations. Actually looks like we can maybe afford the medicine. Research. It wants dwarven trade relations first, right? and they will want dwellings. Dwellings are not something I can give them just yet. It wants lumber as well, which means we need to trade for it. There is some meat, but they are not doing much currently. And we need more trade lore to get the medicine, right? Oh, we can actually get it, right. Let's get it, and should build infirmary. Can probably get it right next to the farm. But it will necessitate a bunch of blocks. So let's do that. Mine is copper. Might want to let some of these go, but I just don't know how. I think it's not possible to just pick them out. Might need to let them die. So if we don't give them housing and give each other housing, they will probably get angry and leave, maybe? Might be the way to do it. Still not finished with the background. They are doing it gradually. Need them to do this. So we can mine out all of this and place down our smelter. They are probably working on this. Not really. Fortunately, the food is still really low. At least none of them, yeah, now they get hungry. Please do this. We have a rat attacking us. Deal with it. Alright, so it's some food. But unfortunately we don't have a kitchen, so we cannot prepare it. One last piece. Right, now we can mine this. To make sure we build background on it. We have another attack. From there. Dwarf has fallen unconscious. Let's to kick him out, so good. Second one has the ability. Let's get him militia volunteer. Need to take a look at the smelter foundry, right? It's massive and it will require even more space, and we'll want to have it there. So it means after they are done with building this, we'll need to excavate 3 more tiles. Can we expand the farms even more? Probably. And this requires a freaking beam and ingots, right? We need them to do this first. Are these mushrooms we can get? No. Okay. More slime. Let's kill them. Please build it. Okay, it's getting built. And somehow it doesn't feel like we are trading, but we should be. Hortkolb says, alright, I need to go visit my parents. I'll look at what later. Doesn't look like a bad game, just a little strange. Yeah, it is definitely strange, and some of the mechanics are not great, as I mentioned. But it has potential, I think, so we'll see how they develop it. Yeah, and since the guy is knocked out in the farm, I think he's bugged out of existence, so we cannot resurrect him. It's fine, we want him dead anyway. Oh yeah, now they are doing the farming automatically. Good. Some of them did eat. We need to excavate 3 more tiles now. Let's do that. There's a cave down here. We'll want a block right here. We also will want some scaffolding to make sure we build these things. What's that? Get a foundry, and we should keep it 2 tiles away from the staircase. So let's do that. We'll need to plant some extra mushrooms if possible. Some background, or actually, it's covered. Like that. It's like now the food is stable, at least. A bunch of our people are low, so that means we need to make sure we construct the infirmary soon. Otherwise we might be in trouble. Are we actually selling this stuff? Reserved for selling. Can we automatically sell stuff? Pillar. Available. Reserved. Trade. We should just automatically do things. But it's the individual settlement. I'll need to just quickly take a break, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can automatically sell it. Somehow. Even though I'm pretty sure I had that one time. This is the ledger, right? So you probably just need to manually sell it from time to time, which is horrible. Allow automatic selling? How? I mean, it was like that before, so I'm not sure. So confusing. Okay, this is done. Let's get rid of the scaffolding. Okay, the foundry is done. Let's melt some copper. Keep 4 on hand. Probably do a job broker. Where is the metallurgy? You have the blacksmith, alright? Yeah. Only him. He's not gonna do anything else apart from hauling, blacksmithing, and metallurgy. Don't have any money. And we just sold a bunch of stuff. Maybe we are in debt to the dwarves since we aren't able to pay them or anything. Pillars, right. All that. Right, there's a rat. Kill it. It's a tough one. Are we gonna be able to smelt it? Yeah, he's just fetching some coal, I guess. Alright, he's working on that. Let's get a copper bar as well. The beam, we'll keep like 2 on hand. It will allow us to construct the infirmary. Do we have any money? No. One of the dwarves died, so that's the useless one. Fine. Now he's making the ingots. After they wake up, they should construct it, but a bunch of them are weak. We'll need to make sure. Just talk to each other and instantly fell asleep. Can you get it done? How much of these mushrooms need doing? They're just so useless. Come on. I guess you'll sell some pillars again. You don't want to sell the copper tanks. Yeah, now something is under attack and that is a slime. Kill it. Need this to be built, right? We can make a gauze out of hide, which is horrible, but we could do mushrooms and water into mushroom paste. So we'll get the ones that we produce, and water. Keep 2 of these pastes on hand and balm of ooze. Pretty common healing items, so let's keep like 4. And mushroom oil, let's not get that, it's very expensive on mushrooms. They should be able to craft some stuff soon, hopefully. Right, yeah, one of them is doing it. They should be able to heal themselves eventually, right? Yeah, some of them did, but the items themselves do not restore like insane amount of health. We have a bunch of mushrooms in here, looks like. So probably the problem is us not having enough labor to do everything, which is unfortunate. It'd be great if we could sell the stuff automatically. Unfriendly. That might be the case. Let's see if our trader does it. It doesn't look like it. Just not sure. There is the option to sell automatically here. They are neutral. Right, but where do I trigger it? I should probably kick out the recruits that are unsuitable, just to make sure we have some that are actually good. This guy needs to go. Horrible. We have some level ups. The miner. This and this. What does this want? Oh, and it needs complex sonoise in it, right? So he's supposed to be a miner. Just keep the level up, I guess. Oh, the trader. The icebreaker, so let's do that. Right, they are healed at least. That's good. But we will need a smithy if we want to make any items. It will be worth selling. Also make sure we have a background in here. Gonna take a while. Slimes again. Fine. Actually used up a bunch of slime. Fine. It probably increase how much water we keep on hand to like 8. And we will want chest. Oh, it actually requires 3 spaces, but it can be built in the staircase. But that's generally bad, because you really don't want to scupper yourself, because then you won't be able to place an elevator there later. I guess just not get the chests or get the bigger storages later. I need to make the money, and I'm not sure how are we going to do that. So I think the automatic selling is just flat out not not working at all. So yeah, that's in the mountain home. That's fine. Well, I guess just bump this up and then continue selling it, but sad it's not very profitable. So far we have like no money at all. And how is it even possible? We sold like a bunch of stuff but never got any money out of it. Is there a thing in the logbook, maybe? No, that's what happened, right? There's no tab when I click on the money, so no easy way to do it. And they will want housing. Have to look at on that. Okay, we are getting attacked by a rat. Fine. There is something attacking us. Yeah, 2 rats. Right, they will destroy the infirmary. No. Managed to stop them. We have a bunch of bones, which would increase our fertility, so let's get one, I guess. Can increase the ingots a little bit. Oh, now it looks like they are selling it automatically. But we are still not getting the money. Maybe I need a vault first. I guess we could get one. But there is no good space for it. Unless I want to build it in a very bad location for later use. It would be somewhere like this. Staircase. Need to mine this coal. Unless we can get the money, we cannot get more dwarfs. Okay, that was a level up, right? The trader is leveled up. Do you have any other trade skills that you could get? Scout, social competence. You need runic lore, right? And that will require, yeah, this. So he's gonna get it eventually. And the smith, he has the forge mind. He has the goldsmith. Smelting tactics, I guess. Yeah, let's get that. Okay, we have another attack. Let's kill the rat. Oh, but the rats, are they constantly getting drowned here? Not even sure. So many rats. And they are underwater. We'll need to pump it out properly before we try to get that for ourselves. But killing the red thing is not necessarily good, since you want to keep it for constantly farming the reds, I think. I'll get a dwelling. Right, and probably a second one. Want to mine all this coal and build a block there, as well as in here. We want to construct a treasury. At least the health is taken care of now, but they are still low morale, so it should be solved with giving them the dwellings. Oh, now we actually got money, but it immediately went away. Right. Yeah, that's probably because we are having problems. We are in debt. So let's take a look what we can sell to these guys. They would buy copper ingots for quite a bit. Let's sell them. I think that's profitable. And can we buy cheap wood somewhere? Reclaimed lumber for 50. We need lumber for the dwellings. Unfortunately, it costs quite a bit. And there is no free lumber. Maybe from this we could get some. But it's up, high up. I don't think we can get it. No. Let's cancel that. There's some stuff there. These are citadel mushrooms. Right. Keep building this. Now we have the treasure, so be good, right? Yeah, not sure. At least we will get the coal from this. For the dwellings you'll need the lumber. So need to wait around a little bit. We can sell it, right? Oh, we are getting attacked by something. Rats. Okay, this guy bugged out. Just please do not do that. Can we have him not do that? Yeah. Okay. Still, the money is horrible. Can we maybe check if we are in debt to them somehow? I'm not sure. Coins. Right. Currently carried coin. Yeah, so they can only carry a set amount and then they need to deposit it in their dwellings, I think. But unfortunately each of them have like 6 silver, so all the money I made just went to them instead of to the fortress, which is horrible because we need the money to be able to do anything. Okay, right, we are selling the things. This takes ages. We could get 1 timber. I guess, let's get 1 salvaged timber, right? Yeah, let's buy 1. No, it immediately got stolen. Fine. Kind of puzzled. Don't know how am I supposed to run things when they steal everything immediately. Yeah, they will refill their greed with the money, and it looks like one of them is still greedy, so maybe after he is up east here we will actually get more money for ourselves. Take a look at the research, but I don't think we can necessarily get anything good. Maybe the blacksmithing could be useful. Learning. We could get sovereignty, but very good. The cookhouse would probably be beneficial. So let's get that, but even building that would be a pain, since we need to find a good place for it, and it needs to be somewhere where you can store the items quickly. So another staircase somewhere around here would probably be good. If the kitchen up here could probably work. Now let's build that, and let's get staircases going. These and these. Wait that. Mainly we need to keep selling things. Okay. More rats. Could maybe sell more copper ingots. Would help us out, and then if you get any lumber, be able to finally give them homes. My concern is the blacksmith's forge. Not sure where I can get it. Probably the best way to get it would be to do this again, so that means getting the background set up everywhere, even under it, so that's gonna be a long haul. Like, we got money, so we appeased one of the guys, but unfortunately no money was left, even after selling all that copper. We have another rat attack, so let's kill them. That is iron. Mine it. More rats. Let's take a look. We don't even have any pillars. Like, nobody is working the stone cutting. Pretty bad. Lack of food. There is plenty of food, but nobody is doing it because of reasons. We probably need another dwarf, which is currently impossible. Sell some of these ingots again. I guess we could sell the pillars now. Okay, we made some money. What did I want to use? Immediately stole it. Of course. So yeah, this is not great. Yeah, we made some more. And this guy's gonna steal it momentarily. What did I want to even do with the money? buy the freaking timber for the lodging, so they even have it. 1. Great. Let's get that. Yeah. He stole it. Bunch of rats. Right, kill them. But it solves nothing. You can assign a bedroom to someone. Right, that's done. Could do an improvement. Lack of drink because of the water. I need just more dwarves to run everything, but they are so greedy they steal everything I make, so that is an issue. Cannot keep up. Can maybe try to sell the ingots again. Give it a shot. Sell it, right? Yeah, before they steal everything again, let's take a look at the dwarves. One is horrible. One is great, but he's expensive, so we are just not able to afford him. Maybe we could get another piece of salvaged timber. No. So it would have to be this timber. So let's get it. Maybe get more of it, just so that we can make beds for everyone and help. Need more silver to get another dwarf soon. We need a block in here. Okay, another attack. Let's kill the slimes. Oh, more rats. This dwelling is ready. Find someone. Can be the miner, and we'll give it an improvement. To make more dwellings, but it needs to be set up in a way that we can access it via the staircase. Like this would be fine, right? Yeah. To make some more money. We are low on everything. Let's sell the copper, but we are getting a worse price for it. They would buy the pillars. Let's do that. The kick out guy is just absolute worst. Could cook something, I guess. Grab shell, water, bacon up or meat, right? Can do it from red haunches. Keep 4 of them on hand. We'll need to get someone piece of equipment. That would be, instead of an axe, you can wear a ladle. Okay, this is done. You'll need to make sure that it's covered by walls again. The worst. Have we cooked anything yet? Now we are doing it. Right. We have some money left. I need more. Pillars are just not worth anything. Can we sell something? Pillars again? Guess. Would these guys want to buy something off of us? Not really anything would be worth it. These would buy the copper ingots for a decent price. This room is free. Let's assign it to the smith. Not even sleeping on his slab. Weird. Slimes again. Kill them. Need more money. Not really anything we can sell for any good money. Maybe the axes could be sold. In here, yeah, it doesn't look like they want anything. Would be worth our time. But we will need more. If we want extra dwarf, it will take quite a bit of money. Mitten bellied is horrible. Any good deals? These would buy the copper ingots for quite a bit. Gonna take ages to expand because of background tiles. You should just really not do it, but it looks so hideous when you don't have it. Ah, there's a spider. Gonna be a problem. Okay, managed to kill it. So many mushrooms, but cannot collect them all. We have 12 silver. How many would... That's horrible. How much would this guy cost? 17, right. Let's take a look. Can we sell some more stuff? Not really. Didn't even have the ingots actually. Just have the pillars. And for the pillars we would get 13 at most. Let's get that. I'd love to kick this guy out. What is his Grounded, Outlaw, Plumfoot. All of these are horrible. Just why keep him around here? He's a waste of space. Alright, we have 24 silver. Recruit this guy. Just go away. Right, we got a new guy, which means we need to set up the drops. So he's not gonna trade or smith. Can do all the other things. At some point we'll want a farmer, like a dedicated farmer, I think. Yeah, the overworld is getting explored, but all these different factions mean that they will eventually hate each other, so if we trade with any of them, it will piss off the other ones, and then they're probably gonna invade us. Yeah, I think so. Let's kill the slime. Go through the recruits again. Fleet-footed, Burn of Stone. Horrible. Just take a look at something. Alright. But taking a look at Steam, if there is something else I would like to play instead of this, because this game is, not only is it not finished, but the updates they made to the game are actually making it worse than what it was before. I don't understand why they do this, but it's not great. How long has the stream been anyway? Shy of 2 hours. Not good, we should probably do something else before we end, but I am out of ideas, so we'll have to end here. Let's take a look at raiding. It's like Idishus is playing some Battle Brothers, so let's raid him. So thanks for tuning in and cheers.